Hey, some more homework help. This time for lesson 7-3, page 436, 11 through 51 odd. So we have a small little slice right here. So we are basically just following our frying pan rules, friends. Remember the exponents. When you have two exponents, and they're basically called a power of a power, they mix, which means they multiply. So this would just be 8 times 4. This would be 10 times 2/5. This one would be negative 1/2 times a 3/5. So if you write that out, 3/5 times a negative 1/2, connect, multiply, don't forget it's negative. It says simplify. Remember your negative, positive rules. You can leave it whatever you want. It doesn't really matter to me. You don't have to flip them with all the negatives unless they say so. Ooh, we got, this is kind of nice. 0 times 8 would be a 0. So this whole thing basically goes away. So this is, that's an easy one. Same thing here. This 0 makes all that go away. You just got to take 1/9 times 3, which is basically 3 divided by 9, which I think is a number. There we go. Oh, this one, careful. You're going to have two variables. You're going to have an m and you're going to have an x. Multiply those. Negative u and then 1u. There we go. Okay, next page. Yeah, I'm not going to do all of them, and I go super fast because I don't want to waste too much time. Hey, look, just remember, I don't want to do all of them for you, and I don't want to go slow. So take time, pause. I'm not going to do too much. I'm just going to do just enough to help. Okay, negative exponents. So remember, you could flip it and then sprinkle, or you could sprinkle and flip. So I'm going to go and do this one kind of nice and slow like. Okay, sprinkle. That's what I just did. They're above the fraction bar. They're not happy, so move them to the other side of the fraction bar. 7 squared is a 49. And then a cubed. A squared. Easy now. A squared is an a squared. There we go. So 1 over 49, a squared for number 23. This thing, same thing. A halvesies. Oh, wow. This one's mean. Okay, so this sprinkles. I'm going to guess some things are going to flip. Now, remember, when you take something to the half power, it's actually a square root, so you could probably simplify that to the square root of 36. Number 27, same thing. Sprinkle. Remember, negative exponents make things flip. Ooh, these are tough. What do we got here? We got to go 1/6 times u, then got to go u times u. This times this. So you'll have a y to the 6 at the end. Oh, good luck with that one. Make sure you simplify. Make sure you put things on the correct side of the bracket. So I think they're going to have a z on the bottom and you're going to have a y on the top. So I'll help you there. You have a y on top and a z on the bottom. Pretty sure there. 31. Wow. Yeah, it looks pretty nasty, right? This whole thing is just being multiplied straight across, except you got to focus on your frying pan right here. Ooh, I like this one. 3 times u. And the 3 is going to stick to you, so you're going to have a 3, slow down, 3 cubed, j 33, and then the 4, j squared, k 6, k 5. Multiply the big kids, add the little kids. There you go. So respect your frying pan, but then do your big kids, little kids rule. 33, same thing. Sprinkle in. Sprinkle in. 33, that's a good one. Take your time, follow your rules. Okay, 35, 37, 39, and 41. Scientific notation. Again, if you struggle with scientific notation, go back to the 7-2 notes. There are some videos that go over scientific notation. There's some IXLs that you can practice. But hey, follow your frying pan rules. I'll do 35 all the way through. So stick to you. So basically, 35 becomes 4 to the 5th power times 10 to the 10. But you have to simplify the 4 to the 5th power. 4 to the 5th power is a big old number. So let's see what that is. 4 to the 5th power. Okay, gotcha. So it's going to be 1,024. So again, I don't have a ton of room here. I'm just going to write it down. So 1,024 times 10 to the 10. Now, here's the decimal. It can't be there. If you want to write it in scientific notation, you got to move the decimal 1, 2, 3 places. So that means you have to tack on 3 more for your exponent. Okay, so if you move to the left, you tack on to your exponent. you're moving the decimal places, you got to account for them right here. So if I were to clean this up, I don't have a ton of room in here. Again, I'm writing on a photocopy. Do not write in your textbook. Thank you. If I were to clean it up, it would look something like that. Okay. Now let's double check. You can always go to your calculator and double check. Okay. So I'm going to type this just like I see it. Bracket 4 times 10 to the second power. Oh, I don't want the bracket there. What are you doing? Close the bracket. Okay. All of that to the fifth power. Hey, look at that. Oh, wow. Isn't that pretty? 1.024 E13. That's the abbreviation for times 10 to the whatever power. So, wow. Isn't that nice? I did it correctly. So, basically do the same thing for the rest. Sprinkle U, sprinkle U, sprinkle U, sprinkle U, sprinkle U, sprinkle U. Now, just make sure you're careful with your negatives. Just follow your rules. Remember, negatives usually talk about really, really small numbers. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, moving on, 43. Oh, again, you're missing one. Remember remember your big kids, little kids rules or your frying pan rules. What number would have to go here times 2 to make it 8? Probably maybe a number like that. Oh, how could you make a 6? Ooh, I like the one. Probably going to have to think about some fractions there, friends. So what you can do is you can actually make yourself an algebra expression. If you go 7 times this, let's call it A. A's in there. 7 times A equals 6. Oh, divided by 7. Oh, A has got to be 7/6. There you go. That blank has got to be a 7/6. That's the only thing that can make a 6. Okay, it's crazy. You have to think fractions, friends. Okay, ooh, here we go again. What times U is going to make U? Make an algebra expression. -4 times A, we'll call it, has to equal 1/2. Solve it however you want. 49. Ooh, oh, this one's easy. You got to be kidding me, man. So, yeah, what number times U is going to make U? So the 25, as you can see, got squared from the 5, but then you got to figure out, okay, that's easy. And then, oh, gross. Ooh, you know what? I really like this one. So first of all, it looks like they're above the fraction bar, and then they got knocked down to the bottom. So first of all, I'm guessing there's a negative number. And then the 2 became a 6, and the 3 became a 9. I think that's a number like that. Wow, that's a good one. I like that one. Yeah, only a negative number would flip. Ooh, some good questions here on the 7-3 homework. So hopefully that kind of pushed you in the right direction. If you have any more questions, we'll see you in class.